Hello, hi, good evening. Today we are going to learn railing in detail. Okay, till today we have learned railing, and each day we were focusing on few items. Today I'm going to start from zero and I'm going to explain you as much as I can. Okay, so today I'm going to take an example of this rail. Okay, um, okay, so let's isolate the element. Okay, so this is a rail. In the rail, we have a top rail and we have additional rail that's called a non-continuous rail, and vertical support we have that's called baluster, and for starting and the corner and the end we have post. Okay, and we also have handrail. So handrail also like a top rail. Okay, so here we can see the rail what is inside is called the handrail. Okay, so we have we can add two handrail. So we are going to learn each item. Okay, when you are new to Revit, so you have to understand few things before starting railing. So I'm going to show you from scratch. Okay, I'm going to open a new Revit file. Let's go to file, new project, and let's take architecture template. We can take any template, but that should display rail. That's very important. Okay, so we are in an architecture file, and so when you're taking rail, so rail is under architecture tab, circulation panel, and we have rail tool, and we have two type of rail placement. One is sketch path and the next one is place on stair or ramp. Okay, rail can be placed on a topo solid or on a wall, and can be placed on a staircase and can be placed on a ramp. Okay, so I can show you how this works. First, let's go to sketch path. Okay, I'm going to sketch path, and so just focus on all the construction tools. Okay, you have to understand the available construction tool, and you can also enable preview. You can edit join, you can pick a new host, and reference plane you can select, and you can show reference plane. These items are there, and in the options bar, you have radius in case if you're drawing a line with the radius, or in case if you want to draw a line with the offset, and if you want to draw continuously, enable chain. Okay, you have to understand what these options would do. Okay, so that's very important. For example, now I'm drawing a line and each line is broken. Okay, each line is broken. If you want a continuous line, you have to check chain so that the line will not get broken. In case if you suddenly need a radius, you can do that. Take radius 50 mm, and then you can see how this works. Unable to create a fillet in the specific radius. Okay, so let's give a more radius value. We can give 500. Let's create 500 fillets. Okay, so that's what the radius do. So that creates a fillet. Okay, and when I select each element and I'm getting different options, so I can also create a slope based on the host, or I can keep it as flat, or I can make it as sloped. Okay, I can also specify custom slope value, height corrections I can do. Okay, so we have these features. Okay, let's understand railing. Okay, so for now I told you that we can place a railing on a Topo solid. Let's create Topo solid. Okay, and let's customize the top points. Okay, let's go to add point. Let's add 500. These are 500 points, and these are 1000 elevation points, and let's put 500 again. Okay, these are 500 points again, so let's put 500 here, and let's add 1000 or 2000 point. Okay, so now I have modified the Topo solid. Let's go to 3D view, and this is the Topo solid, and you can see, so we have irregular top surface. Okay, so in case if I draw a railing, so that's supposed to follow the terrain. Okay, let's go to level 0 and go for architecture, and here let's take sketch path tool and draw the rail and finish. Let's go to 3D view, and this is my rail and Topo surface, and here now I'm going to pick a new host, and I'm going to select Topo surface, and you can see that's following the top surface. So for fence you can use railing. Okay, so that will give you a clean model, right? But you should have the Topo surface. Okay, the next one is the railing can be attached to a floor. Okay, so I'm going for level 0, and I'm going to draw a architecture floor. Okay, so this is the floor now, and finish. Now I'm going to draw a rail, so I can also select an existing rail, and I can create similar, just to draw the rail, finish, and go to 3D view. So now you can see here, so this is a rail and a floor. If I move the floor, that's not going to affect the rail. If I pick a new host, and if I select the floor, if I move the floor down, so something going to be deleted because the railing is attached to the floor. Okay, so let's try, select, move. I say okay, the railing got deleted because that's not there in the same surface. Now if I make any changes to this floor, let's say I'm going to modify the top point, let's say 200, and let's put 200 points here. Oh, thickness of the floor may be slightly inaccurate, that I know. Okay, these are 200 points, and let's put 500 points. Okay, these are 500, and once I finish, you can see the railing follows the top surface of the floor. Okay, and the railing can be placed on a ramp. Let's go to architecture and draw a ramp. Okay, so let's draw a ramp. So we can also give it with the landing. We can also do it with the landing. See, okay, and you can see here, I don't know how much it's visible. Okay, select and isolate element, and now you can see clearly the railing follows the ramp. In case of staircase, I'm giving HR in my keyboard, so that's going to release isolated element. Let's go to staircase, go for stair, and I'm going to place a U-shaped winder staircase. So when you create a staircase, the railing also automatically created because because when we are taking the staircase tool, we have a railing, and by default, so railing will be created. If you don't want to create railing, you can give none, and then you can place the stair. Okay, and finish. Now you can see here. So after modeling the staircase, if you want to place railing, you can place on stair or ramp, and you can place on tread or stinger. Okay, it's so easy to create railing. Okay, so that's good. In case of multi-level, in case of a multi-level staircase, then the railing also will be duplicated to the top floor or the selected floor. I can show you. Let's go to any elevation. Okay, so this is an elevation. Okay, and here we have just 2 levels. Let's create more levels. Just copy. Okay, copy to next level, select and copy again. Okay, now I can create multi-story. Okay, so I can connect all the levels, and if I finish, and that's going to create multi-story staircase. And here you can see, if I edit one level, other levels will get updated. If I go to edit staircase, if I just I have to update the run, in case if I make this change, that's going to be updated in all the floor, and the railing also gets updated. Okay, so now we have to understand the railing structure. Okay, in case of this railing, we have to connect our railing, right? Let's go to edit path, and this is the railing path. Okay, and we are supposed to connect the rail. Okay, so we can enable preview, and so that we can understand better, and you can see how this railing gets connected. Now they look fine. Now it looks fine. Okay, once you finish, you can see inner rail is updated. If you want to connect the top rail, so we have a small gap here. Just to select the top rail, give tab and select. Okay, so only the top rail is selected. You can edit the rail, and we can edit path, and we can add a small segment to connect with the top rail. Okay, so small segment we can draw to connect. Let's connect. Okay, does it looks fine, or should I reduce a little bit? Okay, I think now it works fine, and finish. Oops, we have a problem. Once you finish, okay, so entire railing gets affected. Reset the rail. Okay, Control Z. Instead of editing the top, we can actually edit the other rail. Okay, so let's just do this like this. Finish. Oh, they have a problem. Okay, so let's cancel this edit and let's go to editing the path. Okay, so here let's just give some give a small gap. Okay, let's give 50 mm, and then okay, so let's give more 300, 500, 300. Okay, there's a gap. Finish. Now we can connect. Edit, edit, extend. And once I finish, now they are connected. Okay, we should have a gap. Okay, so that's how it will not get messed up. Okay, so that's how we have to connect. Now you know how to edit the top rail path. We can also extend the rail. So in case if you have to extend the rail a little bit, then you can do that with customizing tool. So here, just I can't pick the line. Here I can select, but here I can't select. If I go wire frame, I should be able to select. Let's give cancel and then try again. Let's try again. Go to edit trial, then edit path, select. So I'm not getting any points to continue. Okay, this is not looking fine. Let's do undo. Let's take a section and then continue with the edit. Go to level 0 and then go for a section. Let's take a section. So this is where I'm going to edit the rail. Right click, go to view and select the top rail, edit path, then extend a little bit. The rail is not continuous. Finish. It's not continuous. Go to view, 3D view, and let's see. Okay, so this edit path, adding a piece in the beginning only, so not to the end. This is not okay. Control Z. Okay, so reset. We can reset trial. Okay, edit trial, edit path. So when I'm editing the path, I must get a snap point. Okay, so here you can see this is actually adding a piece at the bottom, but it's not adding a piece at the top. So if you're having this problem, so what do you do? Just reset the rail and then go to edit type, and here go for extension style. So this is a top rail, but it looks like this is not mentioned in the top rail category. Okay, so what is it? Top rail type. Okay, this is a top rail type. Let's go to edit type. Okay, so we have just selected the top rail, so that's why top rail properties are visible. Okay, so now let's go to the top rail and we can just extend the rail a little bit, and then we can start updating. Okay, so starting and ending, we have an extension now. So now we can update, edit, and then edit path, and then update, select and update. This is actually gives a, a snap point at the bottom, but it's not giving a point at the top. Okay, so you should be very clear on what you want to do. Okay, finish. Okay, so now let's understand each part of this rail. Okay, so rail is an assembly. It has top rail, hand rail, and non-continuous rail. We have baluster and post, start post, end post, and corner post. We have baluster pattern, and we have a settings to mention how many baluster do you need at each step. So those kind of settings we can give. Let's go from top rail. Okay, so when you are selecting a rail, if you go to top rail edit type, we have rail construction. Okay, so here we have rail non-continuous structure table. Okay, and we have baluster placement settings, and then we have landing height adjustment in case if you want to change the handrail height at the landing, then you can enable this option. You can give any value, and if you apply, and you can see here, so this is raised up now. Okay, so there's a problem here. So you can see here in the landing the railing height got updated, but that's not updating the custom path. That's why it was showing an error. Okay, now let us try to create a new rail type so that we can discuss on each item, and we can close this session. Okay, let's go to a new Revit file. Okay, I'm going to open up a sample file, and we can choose a railing type, and we can try to recreate the same. So that's how we can learn Revit better. Okay, I have a sample model. Let's go to railing sample. Okay, so let's take this rail for a sample today. Isolate element, and let's try to recreate the same. Okay, so I have the rail in this file, and I'm going to create the same railing type on a new project. Okay, so that's how we can discuss on how this railing made. Okay, so in this railing we have different parts. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to find all the families in the project browser. Let's go to browser, project browser, and let's take properties also, and let's save all the families in a separate folder so that we can use the same family to create a new type. Select the rail, go to edit type, and let's go for railing structure, and we have preview option. Okay, so this is the railing, and here we have different railing family. You can see here inside board, inside top. Okay, and every rail made of a different profile. Okay, so we are going to copy this profile. I'm going to show you how to find this profile. Let's copy the name. Okay, rail main, and rectangular rail main. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types. Let's copy the name. Okay, and we can take a snapshot. Let's take a snapshot. Okay, so that we can refer that snapshot to copy all the families. We can copy all the families. Let's go to project browser and then just search. We have to search the name here. What's the name? First name, rail main style. So we can also go through each family category, and here we have baluster at the top, then we have handrail, and then we have rail. Okay, let's go to rail family profile, and we have rail family, right? What we need is rail main style. Okay, rail main style. So this is a profile. Let's go to edit. I'm supposed to edit. Okay, so I'm unable to edit, but I'm supposed to edit, right? Okay, so let's copy the name and search rail main style. Rail main style. Okay, top plate. So we have the profile. I'm supposed to edit, but I'm unable to edit. If I can't edit, I can't what do I do? I have to edit it to save it in a folder. Oh, it's a big challenge now. Let's see what I can do. I have edit option. Somehow I'm not getting that option in the rail. Okay, what do I do? Let's go to profile. I can't edit. So that's a big problem. rectangular handrail. I can't edit. Why can't I edit? If I can't edit, so let's try to find this profile in our C drive. Let's go to program data. Then let's search for Autodesk, Revit, program data, Autodesk, Revit, and Revit 2024. Libraries, English, US. Let's go for profiles, and I need staircase rectangular handrail. I got stair nosing railing. Oh, I don't have all the rail main trim. Okay, let's see what other profile I have. Division, framing, deck, roof, stair. Okay, so I don't have much option. Okay, let's search for a solution. Okay, Google, export Revit project, families, export families from Revit project. That's a good keyword. How to export Revit family and rename them. That's good. Extracting families from Revit tutorial. Let's watch and let's export. Okay, so they are giving us another adding. Let's try watching the tutorial. Because I need this railing, otherwise I can't create the same rail. Let's go to file, save as, library, and family. Okay, so we are going to save all the family in a folder. Let's create today's folder 2024-03-23. And what are the families I need? So I need handrail, or I can load all the family. Okay, save. I need all the family. Save. So I'm saving all the families in a separate folder so that I can use the same family to recreate the same handrail. Why do I do that? Because with that I can learn. So today's folder, let's go for details and date. This is the folder, and do we have all the profile, all the families we need? Handrail bracket. Okay. So what are the families? Rail main. Oh my god, I don't have that family even in the list. baluster, elevation, handrail, post, and what do I do now? Railing. Handrail, railing, handrail, so these are railing, but I have to edit handrail profile. These are profile. I am supposed to edit. I can't edit. If I can't edit, I can't save. So there's a problem. So I can't use the same profile. Edit. Okay, so let's try to save the file. Maybe after saving the file, I should be able to edit. I can't edit. That's a problem. Okay, so every day we are learning something new in railing tutorial. Okay, so today we have learned something. Today we have a challenge. Like I have a profile, but I can't edit the profile. I can't open the family to edit and resave. So I'm going to find a solution for this problem. Then I'm going to make another video for the same. Okay, that's all. We are going to close this tutorial here. Let's not waste time. Okay, continue with your learning. All the best. Bye bye.